No, there is no.
They did give you.
No, they didn't.
He pulled out the headphones of another customer while they were in the meeting,
Sir.
and he was disruptive.
Sir, don't-
And he's been an issue in the past.
don't-
I wouldn't
I'll
engage any
take-
further, the customer can go on for a while.
Don't tell him
Can
what
you
to do.
please just
He'll
ask
get
him
to his
to-
own ground.
Supervisor says he pulled out the headphones of another customer. Not true. If you had given him a chance to explain himself, you would have known that's not the case. You have misunderstood him, you have mistold the security what happened, and you have come to a judgment that is not true. Your judgment is based on from one view. You don't even try to investigate the other side, but you just come to a conclusion with false facts. But there is no possible way for the supervisor to find out because, as he says, I quote him, and he was disruptive. I wouldn't engage any further. Well, first thing, and he was disruptive. No, he was not disruptive. I was there. I witnessed it. He has just a different manner and way to express himself. He's not being rude. He's not being disruptive. He's just kindly trying to express himself, trying to explain what has happened. But you don't listen to him because you have already come to a conclusion without listening both sides, without making any investigations. And you just let loose these security dogs on him who don't have any idea on how to do their jobs. So listen, he says, I wouldn't engage any further. They don't even listen him. They come to a conclusion that is not correct. They accuse him being disruptive, which is not correct because I was there and that's not the case. And then they don't even listen to him and they try to throw him out. Yeah, that's it. That's what happened.
I don't need to answer questions from you. If you can't answer a reason, then I
They
did.
gave you reason. They gave
Okay,
you
this
reason.
is the security.
They gave you the
guard.
reason. They gave you
Okay.
the reason.
What is that?
Because you pulled off earphones from other repair shop.
Okay,
Yeah.
which I was telling her that she's not allowed to speak in the library loudly and disturb everyone.
You can't do that.
I didn't pull out
No,
the
I'm not.
headphone from her ear.
No, I'm not.
I didn't touch her.
So you're not supposed to record.
Just deal with just do your.
She-
It's public.
She was speaking too loud and there's
you're
a
not
old.
Just do your business. Don't interact with me.
No, I'm not doing anything with you.
Don't talk to me.
Then the thing is like you shouldn't.
Sir,
Don't
he
talk to
just
me.
told you that
Don't
you're
talk to me.
harassing him.
No, I'm not harassing anybody. He's
He
harassing
just
me.
told you not to speak. You don't have a right to. You don't have a right to speak with
They
someone.
didn't have to make a video.
I have. It's public, you idiot. It's public. It's public library. I have civil rights like him.
All I'm trying to say.
There's an old man over there. He's having a nap. I was having a nap. Okay, the lady over there is yelling on the phone. Okay, I don't need to hear firstly.
What's your security license number? Can you tell me your security license number?
Okay, that lady is yelling.
I will get
on the
that
phone.
one.
I went up to her.
You have to provide it.
Politely told her. I said, "Ma'am, will you keep the volume down or take your phone conversation into a private area?" Okay. Will you bring your phone into a private room, okay, where you can have your discussion, where no one else is gonna hear you? Okay, there's an old man right there, he's in his 80s, he's napping on the couch. I'm there napping on the couch right beside him, and she woke me up. That's how loud she's yelling. So I told her, she wasn't yelling, but she's speaking loudly, very loudly. So I told her, ma'am, she couldn't even hear me when I'm speaking with her. Her headphones were in and she's speaking on the phone and she couldn't hear me. I didn't touch her. Okay, he claimed that I touched her or something, maybe. Did you just claim that I touched her?
He said to touch her laptop.
I didn't touch her.
But
Her headphone, her jack, you know what the heck, no. She have a plug The headphones has a plug in the.
Imagine I'm in the library with my headphones, and some dude comes up because my headphones are too. I'm speaking too loud. Because I don't hear myself because I'm wearing my headphones, and this random person comes and just plugs out the jack of the headphones. So I decide to get up and just punch him right in the face. No, I just kidding. I just pull out my gun and I just decided to shoot him. No, I'm just kidding. I just called the security. I'm not saying that what he did was righteous or not. I'm not there to criticize any of that. But seriously? Like, seriously? I mean, call the cops. Just throw him into jail. Because he unplugged someone's headphone. Okay, let him say sorry. That's it. Close the story. Don't abuse your authority.
Computer at the back corner of the computer. I went like this and unplugged it. That's all I did. I didn't touch her, and she wasn't touching. She wasn't holding that. I didn't take.
You just disturbed me. What about that?
You can't disturb other patrons.
You just disturbed him.
Yeah. What about that?
I'm doing my job.
Not while you were talking to me.
Okay.
Ask his security license. He has to provide you by Security Act, Ontario Security Act. He has.
It's right over here.
Tell to the camera.
It's 112 19794,
Tell her to.
and hers is 114-29301.
If they put hands on you, you're gonna sue them.
All I'm doing right now is I'm doing my job. I was called here. Somebody's called creating disturbance.
Okay, but
and
your
you're
job as
trespassing.
well is to
No.
ask the librarian
I
what
asked
the
them.
reason.
They gave me.
Okay, but he claimed that I did grab her headphones from her ear. I didn't do that. All I did was I wanted to politely ask her to keep the volume to
So,
as low
library
as
staff
possible,
has the right
since she was
if they
making
feel
it
like-
too loud.
So you're going to accept what other person says as a correct, and you don't listen him? Is that your investigation?
All I'm trying to say is, sir.
That's
that
biased.
last time the issue-
You're discriminating.
You were excluded for a day, and then you didn't leave. Library staff,
No.
library staff told you you're excluded for 2 months.
They don't have a right to exclude anyone from the library,
No, if you don't follow the code of conduct, then they have.
except that he didn't say any code of conduct that I broke. He just
If
said,
he hasn't broke any laws, you cannot. It's
But you
public.
disturbed other patron, right?
and furthermore, I didn't break any
No,
laws.
but you did disturb other patron, right?
No.
No, you.
No,
plugged
she
it.
disturbed me, and I didn't want to waste the security
No.
guard time, so I
That's
Brother, you know
could
what?
have
Just
asked-
stop talking to me. Just have a seat, and I also have a seat with you, okay? And if the police comes, I will record them too. Just have a seat somewhere over there. I will come to you, okay? But just letting you know, if the police. So we sat together, and this male security just keeps standing in just next to us and just keeps staring at us, and more actually staring at him. And yeah, I said, just okay, give me a second. I just went to the front desk, got a computer slip, and invited the dude to just have a seat next to my computer, because actually I was to some of your surprise I was studying. And yeah, So I said, okay, why not just sit next to me? Okay. So we sat down by the computer area, and this male security comes again and just keeps looking at him, keeps staring at him, like a very long time. I got bothered. I confronted the security guy, and he's like, "Oh, I'm just doing my work. I'm just doing my work." I tried to explain him the harassment, additionally, the discriminatory harassment. He said, "Oh, I know I'm doing nothing wrong." Okay. I went to the law section of the library, got the law dictionary. I think it was Blackwell's law dictionary, something like that. It's the very thick one. So I just opened the page where it says harassment. It says harassment, and just beneath the harassment section, it says discriminatory harassment. I went to the front desk and wanted to talk to a supervisor. And in the meantime, the security is still staring at this dude, and it's been maybe an hour. He's just in front of him, babysitting and just giving him bad looks. It was very disturbing. Anyways, I just got this dictionary, went to the front desk, asked for a supervisor. A supervisor came in, and not the douchebag supervisor who, like at the beginning of the video, a very nice person, a very nice lady. She asked me what I want to talk to her for, and I asked her if she could just read these two sections, the definition of harassment and discriminatory harassment. I just you know what? I'm very thankful that she was open-minded enough to read it, and I explained him that this guy is in a protected group in Canada, and what the security guy is doing is a prolonged action and a consistent action. Keep staring at them. I mean, what is it if it not harassment? Thank God the supervisor take it very nicely and went to have a talk with that dude, that security male one. And that was the end of the harassment of our protagonist, of our hero of the day. Yeah. So if that supervisor, the second one, is watching me, I'm grateful for your understanding. You actually helped a gentle soul today. Thank you very much.